Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where as it turns out, there are crusades and there are kings. So, no false advertising here. This crusade is going to be launched against us in 30 days for the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Let's go ahead and preemptively raise here. So do we really want to raise here? I'm just looking at supply limits. Over here is definitely better. Sure, that'll do. And we'll raise all. Beautiful. So this is going to break out. How's this going to go? Well, that's interesting. Oh, this just had a big swing. Okay. I was going to say, the reason why I said that's interesting is because this had 160,000, but I know that we have 280,000. So that wasn't entirely accurate. Relative military strength is favoring us, but there's that crusade for Jerusalem, as expected. And this is completely fine. That's all they're going to take? Okay. Well, whatever. We'll defend this area, and we'll see when the Crusaders get around to showing up. For the time being, we're going to just bank up our cash. I'm not going to be worried about spending our cash while we are in this crusade. We'll spend it afterwards. Any cash that we have right now is going to be pitted towards defending the Holy Land. And we'll take this 150 gold. Absolutely. Of course, the 200 renown is arguably more useful, but that's absolutely fine. Do we see any Crusaders? We do, up over here. They're not really doing anything of note. So that's fine. I guess we should probably split up our forces here for the time being while we're waiting for them. So we'll split up our forces somewhat. And we should, of course, split them again once we arrive over here. So we're going to split at least one more time. So out we go over this direction. Hang on. This 70k stack is supposed to be going here. This 35k stack is supposed to be going here. There we go. And we'll head up over, I think this direction will be fine for now. Now, this is not going to completely solve our supply issues, but it'll at least somewhat dilute them a little bit. So that'll be fine. We don't see any Crusaders on the way in just yet. We do see ally forces on the way. Okay. I guess we'll split one additional time. This is going to get us really spread out. But at least this way we won't have supply issues. So we're going to do something along the lines of this, and then these guys are going to split and head out, like, I don't know, out over this way or something. Sure. So now the question is, they're attacking Devon? Wait. They're attacking up over here? If that's the case, then maybe we should go attack Rome. If they're not actually coming to the Holy Land, I'm strongly considering it. Let's do it. We're going to group up. We're going to go attack Rome. If we gamble wrong here, we can always come back. It's not a big deal. I mean, even if we lose this war, it's not a big deal. So we'll group everybody up over here. It was merely an old ledger. Okay. We're going to group up, and we are going to go hit Rome at this point. Now, how much is that going to cost us to embark this whole entourage? Okay. That's going to be pretty expensive. No doubt about that. That'll put us into debt, but we are making money right now. So I think this is okay. Our allies can defend this territory while we go on the offensive. But if the Crusaders are going to attack here, we'll attack Rome. That's the idea here. Allies keep joining the war? Okay, sure. Well, we're sailing on up. We are out of money right now, but that's okay. This will not be a problem for too much longer. And yeah, they're going to occupy, like, a couple of locations over here. This is irrelevant, to be honest. We're going to go take over Rome. Hopefully we'll capture the Pope while we're there. So yeah, we're going to go on the offensive here, for sure. If they're not going to bother turning up and contesting the war goal, then we're not going to contest the war goal either. We're going to go in and stack wipe Union of Swords here, I suppose. Well, they're running away. Fair enough. I would run away from this army too, to be sure. We do see these guys sailing by right now. So, that's okay for the time being. We're going to go sack Rome here. They are almost certainly going to go try to land in the Holy Land, especially since our allies are kind of abandoning the Holy Land, which is awkward. But there's Rome under our control. Beautiful. And there's the entirety of the Papal State under our control. So we're at 50% war score right now. We're going to come down and stack wipe this papacy army. Actually, we didn't catch them. Yeah, we'll head out over this way and catch them here. That stack wipes, obviously. We're going to come up over this direction. They have not arrived in the Holy Land just yet. Cool. We're not actually at war with these guys, so we would need to come up over here and take over Avanazzo. Okay. I see the Acre is under siege, so they are now over here. So once we take this over, we should probably go defend the Holy Land at this point. I was hoping we'd capture the Pope. It unfortunately didn't happen, but we can certainly make our way back down over here and land in Gaza. And start working on stack wiping them. That's the idea here. We're going to go back into debt, to be clear. That is fully understood. That is fine. I'm not concerned about it. Actually, 900 gold would be great here. That means we'll go less in debt. Cool. So we're sailing on over now that we have Rome fully under our control. And I think we get here in time to stack wipe these guys. And then we can come up this way and start taking this territory back for ticking war score. Would be the idea. Stewardship perk is available. Sure, we're going to take 455 gold. Absolutely, with us in debt right now. That's great. We'll also take detailed ledgers here. I maybe should have gone war profiteer, actually. But it's fine. We're going to sail on down. And the Crusaders are kind of screwed at this point. They're kind of screwed. There's very little that they can do to stop us. Even if all of these units were grouped together, they can't stop us. This is going to stack wipe. And we're just going to walk up this direction. Cool. So we're going to start up a battle here. They're abandoning this siege. We do see that they have a lot of forces on the way in, but these forces are going to be recently disembarked. This is all stack wiping. These guys are locked in. They are stack wiped. These guys are recently disembarked. So we want to fight them while they're still recently disembarked. This is what we want. Oh, we are just crushing them. The war is over. Wow, we crushed them so fast there. Okay, well, that was absolutely wonderful. The Crusade has failed. The infidels did indeed taste the wrath of Allah, apparently. And we are going to, at this point, be sad about our lack of money. There's no doubt about that. But we're making 842 right now? Is that real? Oh, hey, for the faith and celebrity. We're making 937 now? And we can ransom off a bunch of prisoners, too. Which we would be happy to do as long as they're not our vassal, which a lot of these won't be. So we're very happy to do that. How many more of these can we do? This guy and Mayor Frederick here. Beautiful. I do want to check in on the status of our Ferris here. So worthiest of the Ferris, sure. Can we restore accolades? No, we can't. Okay. So for the time being, we can't do that. Hang on. Not you, pause menu. Hang on. I want to go back into here. I want to check to see that we have a successor for each of these. Okay. We're lacking a successor here. So we'll seek a worthy accolade successor. I don't think that has a problem with our cooldown. Oh, wow. We can actually upgrade these guys. Beautiful. So we bump up our armored horsemen to size 17. We want to do that now while we can. Because if we wait, we might not be able to do this. If our accolade dies. So we bump those right on up. That's wonderful. These ransoms are fine as long as they are not our vassal. Which I don't think we have all that many vassals in prison at the hello pause menu at this point. But I could be wrong about that. So this is all maxed out for the time being. That's wonderful. Are we the culture head? Yes, we are. We're on standing armies. That'll be 6 years out. Renaissance thought in 7. Okay, cool. This ransom is declined. This ransom is accepted. 946 gold. Wow, okay. That's really solid. Well, we're definitely going to need it because we have upgrades to do. Conscription centers have been constructed in Waj. Beautiful. And that's founding a holy order. For the time being, I don't want to spend gold. I want to get these upgrades completed, ideally. I'd like to get that done this episode. An accolade successor has been found. Let's go ahead and appoint them here. So that is Bucas. Where are you at, Bucas? I know you're in here somewhere. Somewhere. Did we miss him? Nope, here he is. He's skill 8. Okay. I'm not sure that's super worthy, but whatever. We'll do that for now. And of course, we want to reinstate the worthiest of the fairs. That is a relatively high priority, but we cannot restore accolades right now. So, that is sad, to be sure. That is definitely sad. For the time being, of course, we're going to continue to construct buildings. Also, the game seems a little laggy right now. I'm not sure if it's just because of that Crusade. Oh. Well, there's your problem. Yeah, the Byzantine Empire is having some issues. No doubt about that. For now, that's fine. I'm not too concerned about the Byzantine Empire. We can crush them basically anytime we decide to go after them. I want to get these barracks finished up here, and I would love to get standing armies done. That is, of course, going to increase our maximum size by 1, or actually by 5. Oh, wow, we're going to be able to have 24 sizes of Mubarazun? That's insane. And, of course, we're going to get an additional regiment, and we'll have to decide what we want that to be. For now, though, I'm going to continue to work on getting these upgrades done. We are getting close to having our personal holdings upgraded. We did just inherit the Sultanate of Gur, which is mildly awkward. And apparently titles related to that. Here, you can have everything. I don't want to. That'll be fine. Absolutely okay there. We do have 2,000 gold, so of course we'll head down to Bisha, and this one has quite a bit that it needs to be worked on. That's okay. We can extort subjects, and we will definitely do that. Now, where are my loyal subjects? Don't worry, I'll have everyone pay. We're going to actually be done down here, and we'll get a monastery going. Is that done now too? Both of these are now complete. This is getting close to done. Beautiful. Okay, so this is not actually our child, apparently. The secret will stay between us. I'm sure it'll be fine. Wait, we have the option to blackmail her? For what, though? Honestly, I don't think we gain anything. She should break it off, though. Okay. She cannot do it, so she is going to be imprisoned. Cool. So we will divorce her, and we have a reason to do it. That's fine. A money matter, huh? Losing 5 stress because we're greedy. Okay. There we go. So at this point, we just need to find somebody else. It doesn't really matter who, although this is a lot of congenital traits here. I like it. Let's go. That'll cost us some prestige. Not like we care. We have lots of prestige. I'm not concerned about prestige right now. So we're going to get a blacksmith upgrade over here. This city is now maxed out. Wonderful. We're definitely making good progress here. And we do want to get an artisans guild going here. Only 800, huh? Oh, we can use the restore accolades decision now. Do it. That is absolutely wonderful. We would be delighted to do that. And yeah, we'll transfer this over. Perfect. Continuing to do upgrades. The truest son of Wagadugu? We must have inherited that. We only want the worthiest of the Ferris. That's unfortunate. Our aunt is carrying a child out of wedlock. That's awkward. But fine, I suppose. I don't really care that much. This is our former wife here. Yeah, we'll ransom her. Just get her out of our sight. Perfect. So let's upgrade our militia camps. We'll pay the royal court a visit. What do we got going on here? No, you cannot... No. No. None of you deserve a title. Get out of here. That is our title. I know, the perfect job for her. Perfect. So now, of course, we need quite a lot of gold. And I'm hoping that we get the worthiest of the fairest back. Now, I suppose he does not serve as a knight. How do we know if any of these could be instated? I think it would just pop up that it can be reinstated, is the way that would work. I'm pretty sure. So right now, we don't have any way to restore the worthiest of the fairest, which would be useful for us. That'll make our armies 10% tougher, which our armies are already really tough, right? So that would be great. We would love to get another 10% boost there. War profiteer, but we're not at war right now. We could remedy that, I suppose. I mean, that is an option. We could remedy that. We've got some murky lineage going on here, but she's not our wife, so that's okay. That's not our child, and I don't think anyone thinks it's our child. So I don't think they have a claim. No, they do have a claim. People think this is our child, apparently. Yeah, we are a disinheritor now, but that is not our child. I don't want them to have a claim. Perfect. So that'll be okay for the time being. We are going to upgrade our desert agriculture over here. That was definitely laggy to close. Wow. Okay. Well, we know things are going a little bit awkwardly here in terms of just generally what's going on in the rest of the world. I doubt this stall pays tax. Tear it apart. We'll get some gold going there and an additional 1,700 gold. That's wonderful. Large plantations being done in Mecca is great. We'll get another farms and fields upgrade here. Checking through, we know that this is complete. We're a little paranoid now, apparently, about our children not being our children. And to be honest, I get it. I get it. So, seem to have been misgivings. Yeah, it's such a relief. Okay, cool. So we're out of there. We finished our cattle ranches over here. We definitely want to continue to work on this. We must be the father, surely. Honestly, I don't want to open up the drama at this point. It doesn't really matter. So it's absolutely fine. We'll get some additional prestige here. Cool. This is maxed. This is almost maxed. Ooh, this is really close to maxed. Cool. So that's all looking good. I would love to reinstate worthiest of the fairest. Unfortunately, that's just not who we got. Makes me very sad indeed. Very, very sad indeed. But I don't want to go to war right now, not while we have this many upgrades that we can be doing. We just have a lot of upgrades. So we'll get this one going. Premature birth here. Okay. Well, good thing we didn't worry about whose child that was anyway. Turns out there wasn't a point. Beautiful. No raiment for 5 years? That seems extreme for someone stealing their clothes. I mean, honestly, at that point, if they haven't found another pair of clothes after 5 years, or another set of clothes, I should say, after 5 years, it feels like they're not trying, if I'm honest. No matter how fun this is, give her back her clothes. Okay, there we go. We don't need that kind of tomfoolery going on anyway. So that's absolutely fine. What do we have going on over here? Cattle pastures needed? Do it. We'll politely decline. Wait, what is going on here? Watch might be of great service in our court. He's a caravan master, huh? A talented strategist. Actually, we'll let him join. I don't know, but I'm rolling the dice here to see if we can use him in our accolade. for the worthiest of the fairs? Sadly, no, but there wasn't any cost to that, really, other than 75 prestige. But 75 prestige is kind of irrelevant to us, so it really, really doesn't matter. I'm not concerned about that. Our vassal, no, get out of here. You don't get out. That's not how this works. So we have additional constructions finishing up over this way. I'd love to get a barracks going here. And that's actually Harat Rahat completed. We're starting to see some of these finish. Okay, active tyranny for 900 gold. Do it. Beautiful. We're continuing to take these ransoms as long as they're not our vassal. That's the important thing here. We'll upgrade our desert agriculture. What else do we need? Actually, a blacksmith upgrade here would be wonderful. Look how much money Mecca is making us now. 53.3. That is beautiful. Unfortunately, we just inherited the Sheikdom of Canada. I know it's the Sheikdom of Canada, but honestly, problem solved. Perfect. It is now the Sheikdom of Canada. So we're going to hand that out, and that is going to go into... Where does that even go? This is a kingdom title, and this is a duchy title. They're basically the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to create this title. I'm going to give that to this guy, and I'm going to give the Sheikdom along with it. There you go. You get Canada. Fantastic. Everyone's favorite country. That's definitely where Canada is. I'm 99% sure about that. The guard commander of Canada became idle. Okay. So we want to get rid of that. We did inherit that accolade. So we want to destroy this one. We want to get back worthiest of the fairs. That's specifically the one that we want. 200 gold for our vassal? No. Get out of here. I want to get additional constructions going. We know that a number of these are finished at this point, but not all of them by any means. And we need additional gold. 200 gold? No. No, we don't need that money that badly. We'll get conscription centers in Yanbu going. Armorers finishing up in Medina. Yes, show in this guy in his 330 gold. Do it. Absolutely wonderful. We're gaining a lot of renown from that, but honestly, the gold is more important right now. Bathhouses finishing up in Taif, and we have a number of upgrades to do here yet. Okay, we need gold more than anything at this point if we want to get these upgrades done. So we could get this camelry going, but I really want to get standardized weapon dimensions done first. That's going to be 500 additional gold. So we'll have to wait a month tick for that. There we go. Cool. Unfortunately, I think it's pretty clear that we are not going to get these upgrades done this episode at this point. But we're getting close. We're seeing a lot of these upgrades maxing out or being very close to maxed out. So that's really, really solid. Unfortunately, we're seeing our income dwindle a little bit here, but we are also about to get our lifestyle focus. And that's going to get us, like, Golden Aplomb or Fearful Troops. Honestly, Fearful Troops is probably going to save us a decent amount, right? How much are we paying in Men-at-Arms upkeep right now? Only 5.7 right now. Well, they're unraised. But that's actually not going to be all that much. This is only 0.5% reduction per dread. So yeah, that's really not all that much. We do need a new steward, however, and we'll put this guy in. Speaking of which, we should still be working on doing conversions. So we'll continue to work on all of that. Wait. That's already Bedouin. Right. We'll head up over, like, I don't know, here. Sure. So that's looking good. It's so rare to find a true friend, and we're just very happy that we found one. Excellent. 68 stress is actually reasonably fine. We'll take that. And I wouldn't mind upgrading our copying chambers here. We're just really enjoying food lately. The evening's meal is lovely, but perhaps too lovely as we choke it down a little too fast. Okay, I hope we're not getting poisoned. But that wouldn't be the end of the world if we died. It'd be awkward, but it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. It would certainly be recoverable. So that is great. Just checking through here, these are maxed. Beautiful. We're definitely seeing our holdings get a lot closer to being maxed out. Many of them are officially maxed out now. We can upgrade in Medina, and I would love to get this stable upgrade. Show in this guy in his 100 gold, and we accept his generous gifts. Cool. I think that was really more of an event because we are... Are we overweight? We look a little overweight, but it looks like we're not officially overweight at this time. Okay, armorers have been constructed in Waj. That's making progress. Good. But we definitely need to get another upgrade going here. Any moment now, we'll have the cash. Any moment now. Wow. All of these are over 2K? Huh. Well, we just inherited the Sultanate of Gur again. Okay. We'll grant that to this guy, and then we'll grant out the Sultanate of Gur and everything it pertains to. Now, don't go and die on us instantly. Did we inherit another accolade here? We did not. And we also didn't inherit a huge amount of gold, which is a little bit sad, but I guess it's fine. So we're getting close to getting these upgrades done, but we're not quite there yet. But we're really, really close now. So that's great. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, I think we can pretty clearly see that we're at least going to be really close to having our upgrades done, and we'll probably start thinking about going back to war. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Shadow Wolf, Emluhan80, Rogue Corvid, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. Apparently, I forgot to pause the game. That was exciting.